The wait is finally over. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Sinan from Sinbad Paints. For years, Starcraft fans have dreamed about commanding Terran Marines and Sworn of Zerg on a tabletop battlefield. Now, thanks to the Archon Studio, that dream has become a reality. In today's video, we are taking a detailed look at the brand new Starcraft Tabletop miniature game. We'll be unboxing everything inside the box, checking out the miniatures, cards, accessories, game components, and of course the models themselves. First impressions are excellent. The box art immediately captures the feeling of Starcraft. On one side we have the disciplined military power of Terran Dominion, on the other hand the relentless biological nightmare of the Zerg Swarm. At the back side of the box you can find a sort of a list of box contents. There are 52 plastic miniatures, 15 terrain pieces, 20 dice, 47 cards, 60 tokens, 1 ruler, 1 rules reference, and 1 assembly manual. The presentation feels premium and instantly recognizable to anyone who has spent time playing StarCraft or StarCraft 2. As soon as we lift the lid, we are greeted by a surprisingly packed starter set. Everything appears neatly organized and protected. One particularly interesting inclusion is the transparent sprues. This is something hobbyists always appreciate because clear plastic opens up opportunities for special effects. Energy weapons, visors, glowing elements, and science fiction effects can all benefit from the transparent components. I'm already thinking about how these pieces could be painted using transparent paints, inks, and airbrush effects. The possibilities are exciting. On each sprue, including the transparent ones, Archon Studio wrote down which model can be built from that specific sprue. It's a nice addition if you ask me. Now we get to the part many hobbyists have been waiting for, the miniatures. Let's remove the plastic band which provides further stability for the sprues during transportation. As you can see, each fraction has its own colors. Terrans are blue, Zergs are purple. So if you are only into the gaming but not into the hobbying part, then you can start playing once you finish the construction of the models. The contrast between Terran and Zerg design is fantastic. Where the Terrans are mechanical, structured, and industrial, the Zerg are organic, aggressive, and chaotic. The sculpting captures that identity perfectly. Sharp claws, biological textures, armor plates, and alien form give painters a completely different challenge compared to the Terran models. These miniatures are practically begging for contrast paints, washes, dry brushing, and organic color transitions. For miniature painters, this faction offers enormous creative potential. The Terran sprues immediately stand out thanks to the recognizable marine armor design. These iconic units are some of the most beloved characters in the gaming history. Looking closely, the sculpted details appear sharp and well defined. Panel lines, armor plating, weapons, and equipment all seem designed with miniature painting in mind. These models should provide plenty of opportunities for highlights, weathering effects, battle damage, and creative painting scheme. For painters, that's where the real fun begins. Additionally to the models, there are 15 terrain pieces which spread over 6 grey sprues. They are really nice additions for the gaming campaign, and their sculpting also reflects Starcraft universe. We also receive a generous supply of round plastic bases. Simple, functional, and ready for customization. For hobbyists who enjoy basing, this is where additional storytelling can happen. Industrial Terran, alien landscape, battlefield debris, and environmental effect can all help bring these Starcraft miniatures to life. The plastic quality is really good. My personal opinion, the plastic hardness is between Games Workshop Warhammer kits and Bandai's Gundam plastic kits. Not too hard, not too soft, perfect consistency. I am really looking forward to build those miniatures. On my upcoming videos, I will be also doing a comparison between the resin models of Starcraft and the plastic ones. If you haven't seen my videos, I have already painted 2 resin 3D printed Starcraft miniatures from Popsicle Miniatures. One is 32mm and most recent one was a 72mm. So if you didn't check those out, I will strongly recommend you to go to my YouTube channel and watch them. Now, let's unfold the game mat. The green battlefield design provides a great foundation for future terrain, additions, and custom gaming tables. We have objective markers, dice, and measuring tools. These might not be the most exciting components in the box, but they are essential for the gameplay. Measurement ruler means player can jump directly into the games without needing additional accessories. For a starter set, including everything needed to begin playing is always a huge plus. The dice feel nice and readable. The objective markers are clear and easy to identify. Next, let's take a look at the tactical cards and upgrade cards. The card quality feels solid and the artwork looks amazing. Starcraft has always been known for its distinct visual style, and that identity carries over nicely into these game components. For tabletop players, these cards will likely become an important part of gameplay strategy, while miniature collectors can simply appreciate the artwork and faction themes. You can really see the amount of effort that went into the presentation here. We have the rulebook and the reference materials. The quick reference sheets are always appreciated because they make learning a new tabletop game much easier. Instead of constantly flipping through a rulebook, players can quickly access important information during gameplay. The construction guide is also included, showing exactly how to assemble each miniatures. This is especially useful for hobbyists who enjoy building miniatures as much as painting them. included assembly instruction should make the building process straightforward for both experienced hobbyists and newcomers alike. After looking through everything in the box, my first impression is extremely positive. Archon Studio appears to have created a starter set that serves multiple audiences. Tabletop gamers get everything needed to start playing. Miniature collectors get high-quality Starcraft miniatures. And miniature painters get fantastic range of models packed with details and painting opportunities. For me personally, that's what makes this box exciting. Not just the game itself, but the hobby potential inside. And that's our look to the new Starcraft Tabletop miniature games by Archon Studios. What do you think? Are you joining Terrans, or embracing the Sworn of Zerg, or simply picking up the box for miniatures? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy this unboxing and want to see model assembly guides, painting tutorials, miniature showcases, weathering techniques, and detailed Starcraft miniature painting content, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will be seeing you on the next video. Happy painting!